Okay, so for this project, you're going to need yellow, a light pink, a dark pink, black, red, and white. And then I'm going to be using an I9 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and you're going to need a darning needle or a yarn needle. So that's what we're going to need. So let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to make the Pink Panther's snout. So we are going to chain 4. And we're going to join, let me come in a little bit closer for you, chain 4. And we're going to join into that first chain and make a circle. Do a slip stitch. And basically we're going to start the same way as we did with our beanie. So we're going to do a chain 2, and we're going to go into the middle right there. And we're going to do a double crochet. And I'm just kind of learning as I'm taping. So with the chain, that was 4 double crochets. Oops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we're going to go ahead and go for 12, so it will fit. And that's 11 and 12. Go ahead and join to close into this stitch right here. Do a slip stitch. And go ahead and pull on your tail to close that center. There we go, make it nice and tight. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around after we chain up our 2. And doing 1 right into here. So we need to get it around. I used to watch Pink Panther as a kid. Never watched the movies, though they looked kind of stupid, so. It's the kind of humor my husband and my son care for, and I just sit there and look at them, and then it makes them laugh even harder, so I rather enjoy the cartoons. So I'm just doing 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around. Oops, dropped that one. You kind of want to open it and make sure it stays flat. We don't want it to curve in too much yet. And go into our last one here and close this row. Another slip stitch and chain 2. Now I don't think this is going to be big enough yet, so we're going to do an increased stitch here. And then do a double crochet here, and then an increase, and then a double crochet. And we're going to do that all the way around, so I'll meet you at the end of this round. Okay, so I was using an I crochet hook for this, but when I did it, it is going to be too large. see if I can back this out. Too large for the front of this. So I'm going to have to go with a smaller crochet hook, and I'm going to go with a G. See if you can see that, it's pretty small. G 4.0 millimeter, there we go, G. So if you want to grab your G hook, we will continue on with the snout. Okay, so with our G hook, we're going to chain 4. And we're going to go into the first chain, make a slip stitch to form a circle, chain 2, and just open that. There's the center right there. We're going to do double crochet into here. I'm not sure how many are going to fit. We'll just have to go through. So that would be considered 2. Learning as we go here. 3, 4. None of my hats have patterns. I just kind of go with it. 5. That was 5. This is 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. I think that's going to work out much better. So go ahead and close that round and chain up 2. That's going to work much better because at this point the other one was already a lot bigger, as you can see. So we're going to do 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around, and I will meet you on the other end of this round. Okay, so that was the end of the second round, doing 2 double crochets in each stitch all the way around, and I've gone ahead and joined and chained up, and now we're going to do 2 double crochets in one stitch and 1 double crochet in the next, and then we're going to repeat that all the way around. So this one would be an increase, and then 1 double crochet, and then an increase, and 1 double crochet. So go ahead and do this all the way around, and then we will check and see if this is going to work for us. Okay, so I finished the end of round 2, and I've gone ahead and joined it and chained 1, and we're going to do a single crochet stitch. Now we're going to change to a single. We're still going to do our increasing. We still want it to be a little bit bigger, but we're just going to do single instead of a double crochet. So that would be our increase there. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet here, and then 2 single crochets in the next stitch. And then 1 in the next, and then 2 in the next. Okay, go ahead and do that all the way around, and we'll pick up on the other end. Okay, I've completed the 2 single crochet in 1 and 2 in 1 in this round, and this is exactly the size that we need now for the end of its snout. So we're going to switch back to our I hook, going from our G back to our I, and we're going to chain another one, because we did 1 and that's 2, and we're going to go back to our double crochets. We're going to do 1 double crochet stitch in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and complete this round and we will continue. Okay, I've completed the 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and I'm going to do 4 more rounds, so a total of 5 rounds. So let's go ahead and complete that, and we will continue on from there. So I actually did 4 rounds of my double crochet because I started to notice it was getting pretty thick, and so I didn't want it to get too big. So let me show it to you on the beanie, and then we can go from there. Okay, this is what it looks like on the front. I know it doesn't look like much yet, but it will when we get everything put together. So this is what this part looks like, and now we're going to continue with the rest. Okay, now we're going to make the nose, and I've grabbed my darker pink, and it's called Shocking Pink. So there you go. So we are going to chain 2, and then actually chain 4. So chain 4, so that's 3 and 4. Then yarn over and go into the the third chain. So you don't count the one you're on, so it'll be 1, 2, go into that chain there. And we're going to do a double crochet into that stitch. And then we're going to do a double crochet into that next stitch. And then we're going to chain 2 and turn. And that was my daughter. Chain 2 and turn. Then we are going to yarn over, and we're going to go into that same stitch again. And then we're going to go into that next stitch. And then we're going to go into that chain 2 space. See how it's kind of look like a triangle? Okay. I think this would be better. Okay, now we're going to make the nose. And we're going to chain 3. And we're going to do a single crochet in these 2 stitches here. So do a single crochet into these stitches here and chain 1 and turn. And then we're going to do a single crochet here. And then we're going to do 2 single crochets in the next stitch. So we need to widen it out. And chain 1 and turn.